Good luck. You gotta say, this move was not the first move I was expecting. Um, okay, we're gonna close this. There were other things I was considering doing, but um, against that first move, I don't think I want to do those. Okay. There's definitely some threats there. Um, do I let this affect what file I select? Um, we're still going to play opposing rook. Although probably we're going to get double opposing rook and things are going to get super complicated. Okay, castling is good. Yeah, it's a lovely emote. What is this? Sapin High. It's a lovely emote. I could never quite figure out what it's a figure of. Um, it's a Moomin. Oh, that's right. You mentioned this. I should do better to remember that. Ah, I see we have similar ideas. Well, this could be an interesting game then. Um, yeah, this is one of those harder decisions of do you go for Anaguma or do you Mino it up? I think I'm actually going to mirror whatever you selected here. That's not because I enjoy mirroring, it's just because I think it makes sense here. Gonna play this up. Mostly just to emphasize that I'm not mirroring your moves. Although that is kind of happening. Alright, so then we transition to a higher castle. also, I keep forgetting, like, trying to stop that might be an objective of my play. I should probably think about that much more than I do think about it. Okay, so we're gonna... I thought I saw something flicker on my screen there. I'm still trying to figure out where I strike. This looks similar to a position I had earlier today. A lot of stuff is possible. And one of the lessons I was supposed to learn is finish castling before launching an attack. And I have not finished castling yet. I mean, sure, in one sense I have finished castling. But I had started to build Silver Crown and I had second thoughts about continuing to build it. And I think those second thoughts are well founded. That, like, it'd be risky to continue with that development. Because his castle is more solid than mine is, and he's trying to find a way to open this to exchange rooks. So I want to have my castle low if he's intending to exchange rooks. Okay, so he's committed his silver this way. This makes room for my silver to do something kind of fun. Or at least to threaten something fun. Just boom, boom. Okay. We have fireworks. That is either well-timed or not appropriate, and I'm not sure which. I don't think this is what he intended. Right, basically the only thing he can do here is trade bishops. And I didn't see a logical follow-up after the bishop exchange. So I wasn't sure what this is about. I mean, yes, he could move the rook. But I didn't see a point to that either. So rather than me sit around trying to puzzle through, like, is there some way that this could make sense for my opponent, I'm putting the question to them to see if they can find a solution. Because I couldn't find one. I mean, yeah, the bishop exchange is not perfect for me, but it seemed okay. Ah, there's the fork. Okay. Interesting. I don't want to pin that, but I want to have something better than pinning that. But my situation's awkward. I'm scared. But I'm doing a good job hiding it. Yeah, for a second, I too thought this pawn was hanging. It's not. Not that that's even the greatest possible concern here, but just to be a shame. Yeah, this is what most concerned me, is that, like, this situation is getting a little heated. This might entail a sacrifice on my end, like, because I trapped my silver. I could agonize it all day, or I could just play right into it. That was a misclick. Yeah, clicking the pawn in front of the bishop instead of the bishop. Yeah, that would have been an interesting move. Alright, so my bishop's trapped now. And my pawn's attacked. So, in attempting to avoid one thing, I just made it worse. Cool. I see how it is. I don't, but... yeah, opponent's playing some good moves here today. A lot of opponents do. But this shows what happens when I have to come up with ideas, and some of those ideas are not correct. You can't have every idea be a winner. Yeah, that's a major decision. Okay, guess we're playing fourth file rook after all.
20秒。123456788。
Yeah, I didn't think they would do that.
10秒。20秒。
I don't know if this is my stupidest idea ever, pushing this pawn. Time will tell.
10秒。10秒。
But yeah, pushing this pawn is like kind of my master plan. So we need to make way for my rook to promote.
1 2 10秒。20秒。1 2
So we'll continue trying to make way for my rook.
10秒。
I'm confused. I am profoundly confused by this move.
10秒。20秒。1 2 3 4 5 6 7。 10秒。 20秒。1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8。
What a tense position.
20秒。1 10秒。
It's interesting play.
20秒。1 2 3 4。
As much as I want to keep the tension there forever, I do actually need something shielding my king.
10秒。
So we're going to transition back to Mino.
20秒。1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9。 10秒。
What a weird freaking position.
20秒。1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9。 10秒。 20 10秒 20秒 1、2、3 10秒 20秒 1、2、3、4
Oh, just a lot of my creative ideas tend to be bad ideas.
8、9
So I assume if I've done something creative, it's because I missed a better idea.
10秒 20秒 1、2、3、4、5、6 10秒 20秒 1、2
That's irregular, isn't it? But I don't think a rook's going to do them any good against my
10
castle.
秒
Whereas this bishop might actually do something. So I'm doing this to gain an extremely vital tempo in this
4
very weird exchange we're having.
10秒 10秒 20秒
Yeah, there's no need for him to take that. I don't think him taking that helps him any.
$10秒 10秒 10秒 20秒 1 10秒 20秒 1、2、3 10秒
So my king is going to run, and it's going to be happy running. Unless I think I can survive whatever this is going to do.
2 10秒
Okay, I might get a very fast attack here if I just start attacking.
20秒 1、2 10 10秒 20秒 1、2、3、4 10秒 20秒 1、2 10秒
I'm just puzzled like how this tremendous array of pieces I'm building up on that side of the board could possibly fail to mate.
10秒 20秒 1 10秒 20秒 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8 10秒 20秒 1、2、3、4、5
Here we go. So not much turning back now.
10秒 20秒 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9
Oh boy. Really? That I did not expect.
10秒
Okay, fine. I suppose I'll capture that without too much celebration.
10秒
So what's going to block my bishop? Alright, thanks for coming by, GLGR.
秒
I mean, yeah, this is tenuous. More so than I'm letting on. So yeah, he actually can block on 3/3 now. But I've got a knight in hand again, so maybe I've got tactics. I was trying to encourage a move like that earlier.
10秒
My problem is that we're not earlier, we're in the present right now, so gotta deal with the present situation.
20秒 1 10秒 20秒 10秒 20秒 1 2 3 4 5 6 7
So, like, clearly he wants this lance and pawn to do something to my king. So I want this lance as far from his king as I can get
10
it.
秒 10秒 10秒
Well, this is sharp.
20秒 1 2 3 4 5
We're not gonna just let a pawn promote there for free. We need that extra tempo here.
10秒
So next I intend a knight drop in front of my gold.
20秒 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Well, I intended the knight drop in front of my gold. I should still do it, but
10秒
there's nothing wrong with it. I don't have a better move, so yeah, I should just play it right
20
now.
秒
Yeah, my main concern with double checking that at the last minute is do I have a better attack?
10秒
Because this is okay. Man, my castle's just absorbing pieces like a sponge here. I don't think I want that. I think it's problematic if I take that.
10秒 20秒 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 10秒 20秒 1 2 3 10秒
Check.
10秒 20秒
That's right, I'm leaving the rook hanging. How about that? How about that? How about them
10秒
apples? Just seems like the right thing to do here.
20秒1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 10秒 10秒
We have definitely hit the endgame phase. I was going to say of the game, but no, it's... Game is right in the word endgame. See, we've hit the endgame phase. That's for sure.
10秒 10秒 20秒1 2 3 4 5 6 10秒
I'm safe enough.
10秒 20秒1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Ah, good game. That got out of hand. That got very out of hand. um, but yeah, I wonder. There was a lot going on at the end there. Alright, so I guess I've got the hat. Yeah, there's a lot to look at. So we both decided to Mino Castle, which is good. This... I guess I'm not so super familiar with this castle, where you bring the gold over another one. Well, I mean, that endgame was... It got very exciting. It wouldn't surprise me if an engine overturned half of both of our moves, and just pointed out better ideas for both of us. Because that was quite exciting. But yeah, I'm not so familiar with this here. I guess it does attempt to like solidify the castle for whatever you're preparing next. I'm not an opening expert, so, and I'm not a castle expert either, so I probably missed some nuance here, but yeah, I guess take a look at high-rated player games, take a look at pro games. Yeah, I'm not sure what that move's about. Oh, well, you should have seen this morning. I had a game where my opponent got their bishop active on this long diagonal, and I severely underestimated it. And then this game, we got to see the power of my bishop on a long diagonal after quite a few moves. But yeah, here, yes, I am threatening this. Um, I think it's unfortunate, but I think to stop me from doing that, you either need to play this to prevent this outright, or might consider this. I don't know. Um, but instead, like Abigail said, he had a thought about this, but um, I'm not sure. Because I was wondering, like, either... Okay, so I'm missing the comments. I have to minimize the board here so we can see the comments in this chat. Okay. Can't believe what I did this game. This is terrible. Only move I'm proud of is pawn 6-5. Okay, okay. So I guess it's a good move. I didn't... yeah, like, this is the move that had me the most concerned, but... But yeah, Abigail says here I can just take it. And um, I'm supposing maybe an engine can justify it. I'm not sure. But I mean, this gave you a lot of play. I just wonder... Oh, wait, I could defend my knight. Why did I do this? I was afraid of losing this pawn. Yeah, gold 6-7. I've done this before in a different game, and there it was bad. But here, I control the center of the board. And if I get really scared, I could put a pawn down in front of my king, but I'm not that scared here. Yeah, and so, like, I could continue with this kind of attacking idea. I could play fourth file rook and try to promote this pawn here. Yeah, the promotion threat's pretty... Well, my gold's in the way, so fourth file rook is kind of hard to do here. What else could I try? I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I'm up a clean pawn. Well, I'm not up a clean pawn. I'm not up any material, but I dominate the center. I can't force the silver to move away very easily. I mean, this is an idea, maybe? And I don't know, like... This is one thought. Oh, rook 4-8, if anything. So let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, you're talking about this last position. So... Yeah, we're talking about if I had done this gold move, then we're saying rook 4-8. Oh, 4-8. Oh, goodness. Yes, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. I've seen this before. But generally, you need to keep the rook on 8-8 to defend. Alright, we gotta minimize the board again to read this chat window. Oops. Let's minimize this. 9-2 was a mouse slip. Yeah. 30-second Byoyomi is pretty extreme. It takes a lot of playing to get used to. I'm not fully used to it yet either. Okay, yeah, but not at this timing, because pawn 8-6. Yeah, in general, I have to be concerned about pawn 8-6. Especially here, but... Yeah, I guess that's a plan, though. Is that once I've defended against pawn 8-6, like if I've put my bishop here, and then I could play the rook over and try to have some fun. Yeah, that makes some sense. Let's see. Wait, let's go back to the game. So I offered a bishop exchange. Oh, maybe I myself could try pawn 8-6. Maybe... Oh, wait, not right now. You're saying, like, after I do this. Or maybe before. Maybe I do it and then I put the bishop down to take it back. Yeah. Or maybe I don't have to put the bishop down. Oh, actually, no, pawn here would be Nifu. There must be a purpose to this. Okay, now we do pawn 8-5. I saw this as possible. Oh, I guess this does relieve the having to deal with the constant threat. So to try to renew the threat, they might do something like this. But now I'm on the aggression side of this stuff. Yeah, so that would just be a waste of a move for them to do that. So yeah, this is actually good. So if I ever happen to have my knight out, pawn 8-6 and then this dangling pawn, and especially if they can't defend this, yeah, this makes sense. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, because otherwise this position's just dominating, so they do have to sack the silver. The silver's not doing very much anyway, but they're forced to sack it. Well, yeah, this sack would allow them to continue putting pressure. And then I could deal with that pressure some other way. The most direct answer right here would be this, because this gold had already moved over. Wait. Rook takes and maybe try to counterattack with pawn 8-7. Yeah. Maybe they're bishop 7-7, so maybe... Oh. Yeah, no, you're right. Bishop 7-7 makes some sense, too. And, like, so they defend somehow. I don't know how. Actually... Okay, yeah, that's legal. I think here you lose a bishop. Because, yeah, I can dominate these squares. Well, no, the bishop could retreat back to the corner. It lives. Yeah, I missed that. I continue missing that move. Like, even in analysis, I don't see it. Yeah, so I messed up. See, I shouldn't do that. I should just do rook takes, like Abigail suggests. Although, oops, isn't there something to be no, I'm sorry, this is defended. Never mind. Yeah, I guess rook takes is just fine. And I've staved off the worst of it. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So yeah, I take the pawn and I've equalized or something. So this all starts with me playing the gold up to defend the knight. I should get more familiar with that sort of thing. Also, like, if I'm going to consider playing this high castle, I should actually commit to it instead of what I did. Yeah, this is observant. Yeah, I mean, illegal moves and games of all player strengths. Just the 30-second Byoyomi doesn't seem appropriate for most players. And maybe I shouldn't have chosen it, but 60 seconds seems too slow. I mean, I spent like how many hours in the past weeks just solving Sume puzzles. It's brutal. Um, oh, sorry. So I think there was just one tricky point here that I confused you. So, like, it feels really good to take here. Um, I don't think you have to take that. Like, while it might feel good to have the rook in hand, like, you can take that any time, I think. Oh. Oh, interesting. Wow, how do I respond to this one? Um, huh. I'm not sure how I respond to that. That's clever. Taking it's scary, but not taking it's also scary. Um, yeah, that's a really resourceful move. I should get used to seeing that pawn 1-8 drop. Because, yeah, it looks challenging to deal with. But yeah, other than that, I think we can just attribute the what actually happened to just the madness that actually happens in time scrambles. Like, it's quite often, I don't know, it just seems up to chance at that phase of the game. So let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to give you the hat back so you could show stuff. Um, Oops, seem to have lost half my buttons. There they are. Yeah. Pawn 2-4. Okay. I do wonder, like, am I able to just take this pawn? It's hard to read out everything during the game, but if I could take this, then that's exciting. So now what can I consider? I have no idea. It feels like maybe I should have something, but this is hard. I don't know. I mean, one idea is trapping the lands. That's extremely dangerous. There has to be a better idea. But yeah, I think my threat of rook takes knight, I guess, was to try to slow down your attack some, because it was very strong attack. And it seems that, like, my offering the rook for bishop exchange did save my king. Because here the rook just doesn't coordinate with the other pieces. There's no exceptional place to put the rook down. Um, and if the rook can't participate, then, like, how does the attack continue? Yeah, it was really challenging. Um, so I don't know, maybe this, but then I think I can just defend, and I don't know what happens. Alright, take care, Abigail. Thanks for stopping by. I wonder if this bishop drop was misplaced too. Because, like, your blocking it on 5-5 did actually slow down my attack some. Um, yeah, maybe instead I should have just taken the 1-6 pawn or something. I'm not sure. Although I felt like getting the bishop on the board couldn't hurt anything. Oh, it's just lost here. Okay. I guess you're right. Yeah. Yeah, by the time I was hanging my rook, just allowing it to be taken, then I started to feel like my position was okay. But I guess I was mistaken that this is just winning the whole time. I was excited to get a good attack. Because making good attacks is difficult. Okay, so yeah, pawn 2-4. If I take on 1-6, you take my knight. Um, yeah. This clears way for my bishop, but I'm not sure. Okay, and the next comment is... Got confused on 4-7, wasted way too much time. Alright. Yeah, got to Byoyomi too soon. Yeah. Yeah, well, I got confused way earlier, but I kept playing anyway. But yes, like, this, because we're both confused, and since Abigail has to go to bed, it might benefit us to, like, I don't know. I don't know how much of this is worth getting Shogi Harbor to review. Like, the end of the game was just mayhem. I don't think there's practical advice to give about the end. But what happened before the end game was really confusing, too. But I'm not sure that, like, the span of the Sunday morning stream would be enough to figure out, like, all the things that could and should have would have happened. I wonder. Yeah, there's just a lot. There's too much to process. Yeah, let me see if there's something worth looking at. If I can divine something out of this. Oh, yeah, this bishop move was cute. Since it did attack something. But the bishop is kind of a target this far forward. And we saw later in this... Well, in fact, you voluntarily retreated the bishop. Yeah, Byoyomi is just confusing. We don't need to look too closely at that. But what happened before this? Oh, I guess, yeah, around 47 we just had a confusing position. And we were getting near Byoyomi anyhow. Yeah. I was super confused. I don't think anything I could comment at this point would help either of us. I think my attempt to move the rook to the sixth file here was just much too optimistic. It just didn't work. So instead I needed to find a plan, and I just didn't find one. Well, on the other hand, like, moving this here does defend the silver. That was a positive. Maybe I did need to play what I played. But I just struggled finding a plan here. Like, there's got to be something I can do. Maybe... I mean, I idly considered this during the game, but it doesn't look any good. So what comments have I missed? I have to keep toggling the board size to see the comments. Let's see. Not sure where it's critical, but I missed something big in the middle here. Yeah, possibly an engine could give us greater insight than what you or I could come up with here. Wait, did I just miss something here? No, if I do this and we take, I do this, but there's the drop. So I didn't miss that. Yeah, I think overall it was a pretty accurate game until the very end. I don't think there's anything else we can figure out from this. We just need to feed it to an engine and see what the engine says. Yeah, my rook move probably sucked. There's no need for it. Oh. Okay, so even though it would block my bishop... No. No, this rook move was okay because it had this threat. I had to do this and this. And then I didn't move my knight. Like, I went through all the trouble of clearing this space to put my knight here. And allowing it to move. And then I didn't do it. I think this would have been the logical completion of my idea. And my position's okay. Yeah, this is, I'm pretty sure how the game should have continued. And then I could move the rook over to the third file and drop the pawn and push and stuff like this. So, yeah, this is good for me. I just didn't recognize it. Wow, that is actually good. because all these generals are bunched up around the king. And even though we've taken the general advice of pushing all the odd file pawns, there's just not enough generals or anything to support an attack on my king right now. The bishop's off. It took a pawn, but I could put a pawn back here anytime I need to. And meanwhile, I can break on this side of the board and start promoting tokens and stuff. So yeah, that's how that should have gone. Okay, so I actually found a constructive plan there in the post-mortem, or post-game analysis. Yeah, in the openings, I don't know what to say. So, yeah, overall, good game. We're just going to feed it through an engine and see what the engine thinks, too. So, I'm not sure how much more there really is to say about this. I could give this back, or we could just allow the analysis to be resumed at some other time. Because I'm out of ideas. Yeah, I think that's fair.